Hi, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video, we will be answering the multiple choice and true or false type questions on basic analysis with the theme of Encantadia. Okay, so we will start with the true or false question. And this category consists of 10 questions. So it's an Encantadia theme. So the first question says here, let this symbol denote the universe of all warriors in Encantadia. The realm is divided into four kingdoms represented by subsets of this symbol. So these are the subsets. Where L is the set of warriors of Lereo. They're the keepers of air. This one here is a set of warriors in Hatoria for fire. And this A here is a set of warriors of Adamya for water. Sorry na interchange. For those fans of Encantadia, so it should be the water. And S, the set of warriors of Sapiro, the earth. Okay. Assume that each kingdom has at least one warrior that is L is non-empty, H is non-empty, A is non-empty, and S is non-empty. Since the kingdoms are governed under a unified sovereignty, in this case, the Sangres, it is possible that some warriors serve more than one kingdom. Hence, intersections such as this are not necessarily empty. So, posibleng may mga common warriors sila. Like maybe a warrior A a warrior X is also a warrior of Lereo and Hatoria or whatever. Formally, assume that for every X in E, so we are referring this X here to be the warrior. So it's the warrior of Encantadia. For all warrior of that, if this warrior is a warrior of Hatoria, this means this warrior is a warrior of L. So, by the definition of subset, it follows that this. Observe that this is actually the basic definition of a subset of a given set na kapag yung X mo is an element of X and this implies that X is an element of Y, it further follows, let's say, if for all X, it further follows that your X is a subset of Y. So basically, ang sinabi dito, X is in H implies X is in L. Ibig sabihin, H is a subset of L. So this category is true. Second question. A new decree declares that every warrior stationed in Lireo who does not serve Hatoria must serve Adamya. So in mathematical language, we have for every X in this one here, I call this E, X element of L minus H. So those warriors that are serving Lireo but does not serve Hatoria, so that's why it's L minus H. It implies that this warrior must serve Adamya. So ibig sabihin, X element of L minus H implies X element of A. Moreover, it is known that no warrior serves both Adamya and Hatoria. So in other words, there is no common warrior. So that's the reason why the intersection of A and H is empty. Then it necessarily follows that because of that, your L is equal to H union A. Well, ang sinasabi lang ka naman kasi dito, di ba, that the intersection of A and H is empty. Pero ang gusto natin mangyari is your L daw is H union A. Wala ibig sabihin the H and the A are disjoint union of the H and the disjoint union of H and A will form the entire L. Hindi. Kasi if you can take this one, ang condition nag-i-imply siya na L minus H is a subset of A. Tama ba? Okay? Yeah, as you can see on this one. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, it's a subset of A for those warriors of Lereo na at the same time na hindi sila nag-serve sa Hatoria. So, it does not guarantee that every element of A belongs to L. This one. Kasi, di ba, this one is a subset of this. So, it does not guarantee that all of the elements here are also elements here. Ang sinabi lang, the elements here, all the elements here are elements of here. So, ibig sabihin, there may exist warriors in A outside of L so that H union A need not equal to L. So, in other words, this statement is false. Okay, number 3. Following the previous decree, the Queen of Encantadia now imposes a new rule that every warrior who serves both Lereo and Adamia is also assigned to Sapiro. So, that means to say, if this is the Lereo and this is the Adamia, so the common intersection for these must be sent to Sapiro as well. So, in other words, your L intersection A is a subset of S. Tama? Which this one. Furthermore, it is still true that H is a subset of L, which is, pinakita natin sa number 1, this one. And A intersection H is empty, which is pinakita sa number 2. Then it necessarily follows that this is equal to H intersection S. Now, as you can see, sige, let me formalize that. Since your A intersection H is empty, so that means to say there is no common to these two, di ba? It follows that H union A is not equal to H. Tama? Mag-i-equal lamang siya sa H if A is a subset of H. But in this case, wala ngang common sa kanilang dalawa. So if you combine them, hindi na siya magiging equal sa H. Tama? And the H union A intersection S, as you can see, may include elements of A intersection S. Tama ba? This one happens to be, may include elements of A intersection S. This means to say that H union A intersection S, because this guy here is not really equal to H, hindi pwedeng ganito. That's why it should be like that. That's it. So if you have question or clarification, please let me know. Okay, so number 4. After Queen Kera Mitena of Miniave declared friendship with the Diwata, the kingdom of Lereo, Hatoria, Adamian, Sapiro formed an alliance. The Miniave warriors, who originate from a faraway kingdom and are initially disjoined from Encantadia, may now be assigned to serve one or more of the Encantadia kingdoms. Let M denote the set of all Miniave warriors. Before the alliance, M and H kingdom's warriors were mutually disjoined. That is, bago magkakaroon ng alliance nila, empty to lahat. Okay? However, after the first alliance, some Miniave warriors may serve one or more kingdom, but none serve all 4 kingdoms simultaneously. The new setup now is, number 1, every Miniave warrior who serves at least 2 kingdoms is stationed in Lereo. Letter B, each kingdom contains at least 1 Miniave warrior. Letter C, the set M of Miniave warriors is infinite and innumerable. Now, under these conditions, The set of Miniavi warriors who now serve exactly two kingdoms is defined by this. That means to say it's a collection of all warriors from the Miniavi who at the same time serve exactly two kingdoms. And this set is necessarily denumerable. Well, as you can see, your M2 is a subset of M, no? Because all the elements of M2 are coming from M. And remember, your M here is denumerable. Okay? So to formalize that, now, as you can see, any subset of the numerable set is either finite or denumerable. So, note that M2 is a subset of M, and M is denumerable. Okay? Now, any subset of a denumerable set is, of course, either finite or denumerable. However, based on the statement, there is no guarantee. So there is no guarantee that infinitely many warriors serve exactly two kingdoms. So your M2 is not necessarily denumerable. Yan. So the statement is false. Okay. Number 5, under these conditions, so we're referring to the previous statement from number 4, the set of solo mini-Ave warriors is denumerable. So ito naman na M sub-solo is lahat ng mga warrior from mini-Ave na isa lang ang kingdom ang siniserve. Now, as you can see, this is similar to M2, no? M2 is a solo subset of the numerable set, so it could be finite or denumerable. However, in the statement kasi walang guarantee ng denumerability. So therefore, the statement is false. Okay, number 6. After the alliance of the Diwata or with the Diwata, the Miniavi warriors became fully integrated with the four kingdoms of Encantadia. The Encantadia queen, Alena, wishing to explore all possible ways her warriors could be deployed, asked her council to consider the following. For each warrior in Miniave, imagine recording all the kingdoms they might serve, but now allow the possibility that a warrior may serve any subset of the four kingdoms, including solo, double, or triple assignments, but never all four. So let us denote the set of all possible assignments pattern of the Miniave warriors to the kingdom as, let us say, this one. So where f of x records which kingdom warriors x serves, thus under this condition, the set P is necessarily denumerable. So is that true? Now, as you can see, your M is countable. But even though M is countable, the set of all functions from M to a finite set with more than one element is uncountable. So therefore, this mapping is this collection set rather of the mappings has the cardinality of a continuum. So in this case, this statement is false. So hindi siya necessary na denumerable. Okay, number 7. Disturbed by the growing complexity of the alliance, Queen Alena declared that the Miniave warrior should now be governed not only by assignment but also by rank. However, she insisted that no natural ranking such as strength, age, or loyalty be used. Instead, she merely proclaimed, since the Miniave warriors are infinite but denumerable, there must exist a way to arrange them so that every non-empty collection of warriors has a first warrior. The Royal Council concluded because the warriors are denumerable, every non-empty subset of a Miniave warriors necessarily has a least element. So, I don't know regarding kung anong tawag nila sa least element, but this can be associated to to a natural number wherein Maybe this one, if this warrior is denoted by 1, that means yung level power niya or whatever would be the criteria is 1. If it's labeled 5, then that is on the level 5. Okay. Now, the numerability, guys, guarantees a bijection with n. Tama? Kasi di ba may definition na tayo na a set S is numerable if there is a mapping S to this one such that this mapping is bijective. Okay? But the fact that the numerability guarantees bijection with n, it does not automatically provide a well-ordering of M into its current form. Well order requires a defined order, not merely countability. So in this case here, hindi kasi siya nagwi-well ordering naman, hindi siya guarantee. So the statement is false. Number 8. As the alliance strengthened, the royal scholars assigned to each mini-Avi warrior a magical energy value in the complex realm. Thus, every warrior W is associated with a number, E of W, which is a complex number. Knowing that the mini-Avi warrior form an infinite but denumerable set, the Royal Council reasoned as follows. Since the warriors are denumerable and the complex number are uncountable rather, the set of all possible energy assignments, that means is a set of X in the mini-Avi warrior that is mapped to C must necessarily be denumerable. Well, ang M natin is countable. That's for the set of mini-Avi warriors. And as you can see, the set of complex numbers is uncountable. Alam natin yan. So the set of all functions from M to C has cardinality, this one. So, bali, formal ko, since, or let's say, note that M is countable. And in this case, the C, of course, alam natin to is uncountable. So the set of all functions from M to C has cardinality. C, let's say N sub 0. Okay, where this one here is a natural number. Now, as you can see, this is uncountable. So, therefore, uncountable naman talaga siya. Ibig sabihin, this statement is false. Hindi siya denumerable. That's it. Number 9. As the study of magical energy advanced, Sangrelera proposed that the warrior's energy should be measured only along the real axis so that each warrior W is assigned a real number. This one. However, Sangremira objected and argued that the true magic has both magnitude and direction, and therefore each warrior energy should be represented by a complex number instead of a real number. The royal scholars then recalled that every complex number may be written in the form like this, with A, B in R. After much debate, the council concluded since each complex number is determined by two real numbers, the set C must be strictly larger than the set R. Therefore, allowing more complex energies greatly increases the size of the possible energy realm. Well, as you can see naman, remember, your C is isomorphic to R2. Tama. And it has the same cardinality as in R in terms of cardinality. But in terms of dimension, of course, yung C mo is larger as a vector space. Now, for counting purposes naman tayo, complex energies increases the number of possible values per warrior. So, basically, sa dito pa lang, ang sabi kasi natin dito, therefore allowing more complex energies greatly increase the size of the possible energy realm. So, this is actually true. Okay, number 10. As the royal scholars continued studying the nature of magical energy, Sangre Lira suggested restricting the realm of allowable energies. She proposed that a warrior energy should be considered valid only if it satisfies some polynomial equation with the integer coefficient. Thus, a real number alpha is called algebraic if there exists a non-zero polynomial with integers like this, such that alpha is a root. The council then debated the size of the collection of all such possible algebraic real numbers. After much discussion, they concluded that even though they are infinitely many integer coefficient polynomials, the set of all algebraic real numbers is denumerable. Now, as you can see, the set of integer coefficient polynomials is countable. In fact, they are finite sequences of integers. Now, each polynomial has finitely many roots. The countable union of finite sets is countable. Alam natin yan. Hence, the set of all algebraic real number is enumerable. So, bali, as you can see, the set of integer coefficient polynomials is countable. In fact, this is dito ko na lang, finite sequences of integers. Okay. So, in this case, each polynomial has finitely many roots. So, the countable union of finite sets is countable. Alam natin yan. The countable union of finite sets is countable. So, what's the conclusion? So, ibig sabihin, the set of algebraic real number is enumerable. So, therefore, this is true. So if you have any question or clarification, please let me know. So this time, let's go now to multiple choice question. So the first question says here that Sangre Lira and Sangre Mira assigned energies to the warrior such that warrior in Mini-Avi is associated with a real or complex energy with M denotes the enumerable set of Mini-Avi warriors. The Royal Council wishes to enumerate the possible energy assignment as this. They also wish to consider which energy are algebraic real numbers. Which of the following statement is true? Number 1, the set of all possible functions is denumerable. The set of all algebraic real number is uncountable. Letter C, the set of all algebraic real number is denumerable. And letter D, since C consists of two real numbers, the set of all possible energy assignments has strictly larger cardinality than the set of this. Well, letter D pa lang, again, there is no comparison to the cardinality. So in this case, this is already false. Okay? Now, for number 1, the set of all possible functions is denumerable. Well, in this case, it's not a guarantee, so therefore this is false. The set of all algebraic real number is uncountable. In fact, we have shown that earlier. This is false. So therefore, the correct answer is C. Okay. Number 2. After assigning energies to the warrior, Sangre Lira proposed a refinement. She declared that each Mini-Ave warrior's energy must be a real number that could be measured along a sacred axis of Encantadia. Sangre Mira, however, reminded the council that some warriors exhibit energies that are not rational. That is, their power could not be expressed as the ratio of two integers and must be considered irrational. The royal scholars now wish to reason about the collection of energies in light of the ordering of real numbers and how sequence of warriors might approach certain magical thresholds. Let M denote the denumerable set of Mini-Avi warriors. Which of the following statement is true? So, dito tayo magsisimula. Every sequence of energy, this one, assigned to warriors from M necessarily converges to a rational number. In fact, this is false. Hindi lahat nagko-converge sa rational number, di ba? Yung mga sequence na i-assign sa natural number. Letter C, there exists an ordering of the irrational energy such that every non-empty subset has a least element without invoking the axiom of choice. Actually, no. This is false. I have discussed this from a previous video. Wala tayong nag-i-exist na isang ordering set sa mga rational numbers such that every non-empty subset has a least element. Walang ganon. And then for letter A tayo, every non-empty subset of the rational energies assigned to warriors has a least element with respect to the usual order on R. This is also false. The correct answer here is the set of irrational energies assigned to warriors can be denumerable. Yes, pwede. And even though alam natin na if we extract the set of rational from the set of reals, kasi subset man si Q kay R, di ba? So kung tatanggalin yon, that is uncountable pa rin. Number 3, the council became interested in sequences of energies across the kingdoms, especially in how combined energies from all 4 kingdoms behave with respect to ordering, supremum, and countability. So, EL, EH, EA, ES denote the set of energies of warriors from the 4 kingdoms of Encantadia, and assume each kingdom has the numerably many warriors. Which of the following statement is true? Now, there exists a sequence of energies drawn from that converges to every real number in the interval 0, 1. This is not necessarily true. For letter C, each kingdom set of energies necessarily contain its supremum as an element. Actually, hindi. Kasi hindi naman lahat bounded above. So, this is false then. The set of supremums of each kingdom's energy is uncountable. No. So the correct answer is P. That means the union of 4 kingdoms, energies being a finite union of the numerable set, is itself the numerable. Number 4. To understand the full potential of their warriors, the council considered the energies assigned to each warrior in R given by these. So the scholars recall that R has the least upper bound property, which states that every non-empty set of real numbers that is bounded above has a supremum in R. Assume each kingdom has a numerable set of warriors with assigned energies. Which of the following statements is true? Letter A. Even though each kingdom energy is numerable, the supremum of each set exists in R by the least upper bound property. And B, the supremum, this one, always belongs to the union of itself. Hindi. Kasi di ba, you can treat this as one set lang naman kasi nag-union, di ba? Di ba ang sabi naman natin that the supremum may or may not be part of the set. So therefore, hindi siya always. So therefore, this is wrong. Every supremum of kingdom's energy can be chosen to be rational number. Hindi. You can do whatever you want. Depende sa set. And D, the set of all supremums of 4 kingdoms energy is uncountable. For 4 kingdoms lang, and the supremum is unique. I mean, yeah, there is no other supremum. So basically, hindi siya uncountable. So the correct answer here is A. So again, even though each kingdom's energy set is numerable, the supremum of each set exists in R. And in fact, this is by least upper bound property because of the fact na bounded naman siya. Number 5, the last question. Let this one be, of course, again, the set of energies of Miniave warriors. Each kingdom, including Miniave, has a denumerable set of warriors. The energies are bounded above. No warrior can exceed the magical limit of the realm. The council wanted to reason about the supremum of energy across kingdoms and ensure that the magical hierarchy remains clear. Which of the following statement is true? Letter A. The union daw always belongs to this union. Letter B, every supremum of the five kingdoms churches can be chosen to be a rational number. Letter C, the set of all five supremums of each kingdom energies is uncountable. And letter D, since each kingdom has the numerable set of warriors, the supremum of each kingdom energies exists in R. Now, as you can see, this is not true. Kasi 'di ba paano maging uncountable kung lima lang naman sila? And also this one is false, this one is false. So the correct answer is this one. So if you have any question or clarification, please let me know. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. So if you have any questions or clarification, please let me know so that we can discuss on that. And for those who are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe so that you'll be updated on a lot of videos that I'll be uploading soon. Thank you and have a great day.